It looks red.
That means it's recording.
Oh, that's usually a bad thing when it's red.
Red means it's communist.
Okay. That's right.
You gotta get
USA
again?
All right.
USA.
I think this is actually happening. We're
When
live.
there's lightning,
I love that song.
You know what always brings me
down.
Because it's free and I see that it's me. It's lost and never found. I cry out for magic.
And who hasn't cried out for magic?
I know. I cry for magic all the time.
Yeah. Dude,
It's the gathering.
2 o'clock every morning. I'm crying out for
evening.
magic.
Welcome to Carcon Carney.
Episode 250.
Episode 250. So for episode 250, stop me if you've heard this one before. A doctor, a pope, and a surly front man walking to a car.
In a Buckley.
In a Buckley.
Surly front man.
I'm not
That's
wrong.
officially your new nickname.
No, surly
I'll
front
take it.
man.
I'll take it.
All right.
SFM.
Before we get to proper introductions, Carcon Carne is presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. This very car we're sitting in, Daryl Wilson, Denis Buckley, and Josh Caterer.
Hey.
What's up?
Was acquired
Woo.
at the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. Go there, take a test drive. I've been driving a Mazda 6 lately. Such a nice car. It feels like luxury when I'm behind the wheel. Check it out. Super friendly people. They kind of know how to fit you and your needs with a car. They kind of size you up and know exactly how to steer you, so to speak. The Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. All right, it is episode 250. Earlier this year, I posed the question on social media, do people care about episode numbers? Because I always thought it was kind of a vanity thing. When I saw podcasts do it, like episode 637, who gives a shit? I really didn't think it mattered. But the response I got was, yeah, it helps us as listeners keep track of who was where and when. So I started back numbering everything. This is 250.
The fandom
This
menace.
is legacy numbering like in Marvel? I mean,
It's legacy numbering. Thank you, Daryl.
I'm just
Hey, Stan Lee.
It's something.
So for episode 250, I wanted to bring back some of my favorite people. Daryl Wilson from the Bollweevils, making
favorite
his
people.
third appearance on the show. Dennis
Why
Buckley.
did you mention him first?
Because I'm in the front.
He's
Oh, he's in the front.
It's like when you
That's
make
not
your
what
order
I
at a
mentioned.
He won
restaurant.
the coin toss.
That's not what I mentioned.
Joel Wilson from the Bollweevils, making his third appearance.
What?
Right behind him, Dennis Buckley, making appearance number 4
Surly.
on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surly.
And the returning champion, Josh Caterer
The champion.
of Smoking Popes, right behind me in what has to be the least comfortable seat in the car.
Right.
That's what you
Because
win.
I have
The seasoned veteran gets the uncomfortable
honor
seat.
of the most appearances.
Well,
You're trying to bring me down a peg by putting me back here.
Right. We're
But
trying to
hey, I
handicap
saw
you.
on Facebook earlier that Tyler from Epic Deli chimed in and says that he might have the most appearances.
He is at 4.
He's at 4.
so he's even with me.
Yeah, he's tied
So,
with you.
Tyler, what this means is you're going to pay for my Uber out to Johnsburg, Illinois.
McHenry now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, McHenry, Illinois.
Are you not counting the appearances where he sort of snuck in on somebody else? Because
I've done
you
that.
and I were out there at Epic Deli,
Yes.
and he was like part of that. But
I
he
think I was
wasn't
including that.
He wasn't.
Oh.
You're counting that.
Yes, it counts.
Okay. Well, look.
I think.
Tyler,
This is between you and Tyler.
I did this very hastily.
Tyler,
I
pay
think-
for my Uber. Pay for my Uber to McHenry, and I will gladly fight you.
But as I mentioned online,
Live.
not only is Josh the returning champ, we hear his voice every week.
Right.
Right. So technically, I've been on the show
More than anybody.
more than
More than
any
anybody.
living human
250
being.
times.
Right.
The greatest theme song in the history of podcasts. Thank you.
Card con carne.
Carcon carne.
Do it live.
Let's
Do it
eat.
live.
I did it live the last time I was on.
Where's my recorder?
That's so passe.
Yeah.
But could you do it again?
We're not gonna serve leftovers.
Do it a cappella. It's car con carne.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pretend that I'm Josh Caterer. on car con carne.
Let's drink
Right.
at the
You've
bar.
out Josh Caterer.
Right. I'm just gonna.
It's Carcon Carne. Let's eat in the car. It's Carcon Carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
One of the
For the
reasons.
longest time since I've known you, I would just go.
No, please don't turn off Facebook Live. Please
I
don't.
officially dub you,
Yeah,
I
we're good.
christen you the new me.
Thank you very much.
One of the reasons,
Brand
besides
new
the
me.
fact I enjoy all three of you, and I wanted to do a show with you, you all knew each other. Like,
Yes.
you go way back in the
75
Chicago
years.
scene. So there's history between the three
Wayback
of you.
Machine.
Yeah.
So I figured you'd gel. And I
Yes.
was I would just kind of sit here and eat tacos and let you do whatever you do.
We've known each other for many, many years.
A long time.
But then there was a period of years
Oh boy.
where
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
I would like to hear this.
There's a period of years where we were separate
we
from each other.
diverged.
We
Yeah.
gotta keep
Diverged.
separated.
We had. Oh, come on.
And then
We totally we had.
We had beef.
We didn't have beef.
Not-
we didn't realize
like,
we had
you
beef.
guys
we
were
didn't.
still tight with each other,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
We didn't. We
It's
thought
just that I sort of
Fell
veered off and went off my own way.
he
and
went up to
then
stardom, and then we
we-
just sat back.
But we
and
discovered
We
watched
have
his-
it.
ascend
Yes, and then
above
we all
us.
got back together
He looked down
again.
upon us from above and said, "I don't know if I can grant you access to my aura."
See,
So then we finally we just busted through because we were hardcore like
this,
that. We're like,
this was
F
the
you.
problem. This was
No.
the
F
problem.
you, Josh. We're friends, and I'm still friends with you despite you ignoring us.
The best part was
And
the
you
three
still
of
ignored
us.
us at that point.
The three of us at that bar in Naperville
Yeah.
a year ago.
Was it
yes,
about a year ago?
About a year ago.
Yeah.
We
Rehashed.
we
all
rehashed
those
it.
stories.
And the look on Josh's face as we talked about, as you talked
Wait, was
about.
there was really acrimony between
Well,
you?
We
I
thought,
was-
well,
no.
I was unaware of this,
Right.
but it explains a lot. And it goes all the way back.
the rarefied air up there doesn't feel the acrimony that comes from us. That's why it's too far away.
I've just always
Not
been
near enough to orbit our,
I've
stress.
been living in a bubble my whole
Yes.
life. Like I'm
Living in a
completely
box. Living in a
oblivious to what's
cardboard
going on
box.
around me.
I'm living in oblivion.
But it goes all the way back to this tour that the Popes and the Bollweevils did back in 1993.
Great tour.
Three?
Yeah.
1993.
right?
This is forever ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 1993.
Foursquare of 7 years ago.
Way back when.
It was a
great time.
book your own tour, maximum rock and roll kind of a
It
thing,
was.
right?
It was a great tour, and Josh assumed we're booking
It was
this
a
tour. It's
great
like,
tour.
So how many
Yeah,
arenas
right.
are we? How many arenas are we playing? Like, what are you talking? We're playing rock bands. Arenas.
We're
Come on.
touring
He was already
in a
in the rarefied
station
air.
wagon.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Literally
you think you're
in
gonna
a
play
station
arena? You're in a
wagon.
station wagon. Come on, arena rock. What do you think? This is not Dio.
They were touring at the Pole
So-
Mobile.
And
What
we
are you
would
talking
show
about?
up. We would show up at the shows, and like we'd walk in, and the bartender would be like,
You're
"Can
not
I help
playing
you?"
tonight.
And we'd be like, "Yeah, we're supposed to play tonight.
No, you're not.
There's no show here tonight." We're like, who booked this tour? The whole tour was like that.
No, not the whole tour. No.
So are you referring to that great show at the Lizard Lounge in
Yes,
Minneapolis?
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Not awesome.
That was awesome. And don't forget when we played in Wisconsin, that first show was great. It was fun.
The
in
one
Beloit.
at the Pizza Pit.
Yes,
place
the
in
Pizza
Beloit.
Pit. Yes,
Yeah,
that was awesome.
that's we did Rubella together at that
Yes,
show.
we did. Yes, we did.
And I don't know if
Awesome.
we did it together at any of the other shows.
No, because you were already having acrimony.
Oh, the acrimony already set in.
Set in. So no, then as we continued across this great nation of ours,
Right.
and we head into Montana, and we had that wonderful show. That was a great show in Montana, by the way. The after show wasn't good. The after party wasn't good.
Why wasn't it good, Daryl?
Nazis were there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn
Nazis ruin
Nazis.
everything. Nazis ruin everything. So
I hate Montana Nazis.
right, they're the worst.
Worse than
kind.
Illinois Nazis.
Right, so
I
I
hate
hate
them.
everything.
I've got to interrupt you. So
I went to rappel down a mountain with them in the middle of the night. Let's go rappelling down a mountain in the middle of the night.
Coming
Like
down the
in
mountain.
Montana, really? You think
did
there's
that?
anything good about that?
The Nazis were saying that?
Yes, we told it. Let's leave. We're like picking you guys up. Let's go. And they're like, let's move. We're gonna go rappelling.
I just
tonight.
remember hiding out in the basement, and there was some sort of kerfuffle outside.
Yes, there.
I feel
there
like
I
this
was.
is
was literally cowering in the corner of a basement.
This is the plot to the movie Green Room. I'm almost
Yes, it's been stolen from our tour.
Yeah.
Right.
We
Jean-Luc
need.
Picard took his role from the story you're
Yes.
hearing.
No,
I've got to say, I went like 7 years without any allergies bothering me. This past week, my allergies have totally lit up. I've been snotty. I've been the mayor of Stuffy Town.
Nasal steroids, antihistamines.
Thank you,
Let's
Dr.
go.
Daryl.
XTC song?
CBD,
But the point is,
because everybody talks about that.
because I've been coughing a lot, it hurts when I laugh because I start to cough and
you're
it's
screwed.
painful.
Oh,
So,
no.
You're dead.
please don't say anything entertaining,
You
amusing.
got in the car with the wrong guys.
Yep.
James Van
We're-
See, even
Arsdale.
that's funny.
Go on. Yes.
Happy anniversary.
Me amigos funny in this place.
All right. So we are in Naperville, the swingers capital of the Midwest.
Hey.
Daryl is from Naperville. He can confirm.
I'm ready to swing.
Yeah. If the gated community is in rocking,
Wow.
don't come knocking.
If the Mazda 6 is actually going. There's a Mazda 6. We got our dicks. I'm like, I don't know. What the hell?
You got to go blue.
Josh is disappointed.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, you're better than that.
I'm better. I'm sorry. No, I got nothing. It's easy to go that way. That's easy.
It's easy.
Low-hanging fruit.
Cheap.
So, because
Let's eat the tacos, then.
Daryl is a resident, he recommended we go to a place called Fire It Up.
Fire It Up Taco.
Fire It Up Taco.
I
We
love
got
that
the taco
place.
flight
Yes.
in a giant tin. I'm going to start in the back with our passengers who are uncomfortable.
Okay.
This is their reward.
Wow.
Oh. Lucky us.
You want to unwrap?
Yeah, I'll get this side.
Lemonade's courtesy of Daryl.
Yeah, courtesy.
And the three of you enjoyed pre-recording tequila, courtesy of Dennis.
There we go.
Here,
Okay, so
make some noise.
how many different kinds of tacos?
Oh yeah, we did.
So you got the vegan Asian taco, one of my favorite tacos, by the way. Amazing.
Vegan Asian. Put
Yes.
Can you identify
Yes,
which
right
one
here
that
with
is?
the three here.
This?
Vegan Asian. Yep.
That's
that.
vegan
It's the
Asian
one that
taco.
looks the least fun.
Oh, it's the best taco. And then also the vegetarian taco there in the middle.
There?
Veggie, right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that should probably be the shrimp po' boy taco that you got right
Yeah.
close to you.
There?
And in the end, I think the steak taco's in the end.
Oh, this is steak.
Daryl is the ambassador of Fire It Up.
I love that place. I go there almost 3 times a week. Which is crazy.
Daryl, how many times do you fire it up?
I fire it up all the time. Fire it up. Fire it up. I fire it up as much as I can. I swear to God. I love these tacos. I'm going to grab one of these vegan Asian
So
tacos.
I realized I interrupted
Oh,
you.
boy.
So you came back together.
Well,
You hugged it out.
no, we the story. We haven't reached the pinnacle of the story yet. There's a very important component that you need to know, which is that the final show of that tour.
It wasn't the final show. You left early.
Well,
that's the problem.
You're,
Final show is
you're
your
spilling
part
the
of the
beans
tour.
here.
Okay,
Oh.
fine. The final show for you on
there
that
was
tour.
another scheduled show after that.
There were a bunch
There
of
was
shows.
5 other shows.
No, we came to
I
a
wasn't even there. I know that.
We
New
came to a
Mexico.
show in
Mexico.
Albuquerque, New Mexico,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And it was in some place that was in a strip mall.
What was the name of the place we called it?
I don't remember.
It was the shit house. We called it because
So
it had
we-
the large letters that spelled the word shit.
We roll up in our station wagon, and a guy, like the promoter or whoever it was who was booking the show, comes out and says to us, "Hey, all right, well, you can load in here, but the stage, we had to move it to the back because last week we had a drive-by shooting at the show here in the front, and so we just moved the stage to the back." And at which point, we, the Popes, just
Gave
decide, okay,
Couldn't man up. Had to
we're
leave.
going home. Not only are we not playing this show, we're driving home right now. We've had it with this tour.
And you drive up. We're waiting there. You guys. And here's Josh. He was like, we're going to go home. And they just drive. That's it. What
totally
they
see
drive
it.
home.
I could totally see it.
Yep.
And we're like, what the hell, man?
And these guys took it personally
Really? We took it
and
personally.
held it against me and us for years.
20
And we
years.
didn't resolve it until last year at a bar drinking Moscow Mules in Naperville.
Well, no, we resolved it before that. But then we had the Moscow.
We just talked about it because I wanted some insider baseball. I wasn't there.
Right.
I wanted some insider baseball.
So you guys left, and we're
Oh,
like,
that's a
come
good
on, what the
taco.
hell? So we, of course, try to play the show, and the person, so the promoter and his friend are at the show, and that's it. And I'm like, wow, what the hell? And also that day, Ken and I got into a fist fight at the Wiener Schnitzel over a route we were going to take. So that was, of course, another part of it. We got in a fist fight, and then everybody drove and left us there, and we were like, they were waiting for the cops to pick us up.
Are all band members nuts?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's a prerequisite to be in a band. Be semi-insane. So,
I don't know. I'm pretty normal.
what are you comparing it to? Where's your yardstick on that? On normal.
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman. There you
I haven't
go.
masturbated in a movie theater yet.
Yet.
Don't judge me.
You wrote that song, "Do It in the John." What the hell is that all about? So, as a Burger King bathroom almost. I mean, you're not in, you're not in Digital Underground. So,
I was worried it would take longer than 15 minutes to get to masturbation talk. It was a concern when I started.
now when Dennis is in the car, it might take.
In '69, the Humpty Nose. Never mind. Forget it.
So we play the show and there's like nobody there, and then we're leaving the venue and the guy's like, take us to Chicago with you. I'm like, why are we going to take you to Chicago with us? What the hell? No. So we leave. We play in Texas, then we played in St. Louis, and shows were good. we made money at the end of it. Maybe you guys left. We made all the money because you were stealing all the money from
so
us.
you say they were good.
Oh, they were awesome. How could you know? You weren't there. You were driving home.
You just said all the shows on this tour were awesome.
You know what? In my mind, going back in time, you know why they were awesome? Because I spent the time with you, my friend.
Oh, my Lord.
And we made these memories. We made these memories that will last us a lifetime, and we still laugh about these things to this day because it's funny when you look back on it now.
Yeah.
But at the time, because we were young and so punk rock, we were angry and we were, held it against you.
Yeah.
So when I think it was even halfway through that tour, I was getting updates back home
On your pager?
on my pager via snail mail. Well, tour's going great, but Smoking Popes can kiss my ass.
I love that laugh.
Smoking Popes suck. They're sellout assholes. Blah, 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 blah. And then we see SNFU at the Thirsty Whale. And who opens up that show? The Smoking Popes.
So, of course, people had to pick sides.
And of
Like
course
we
we're
always
like,
do in Chicago.
because
So there's this whole there are factions.
oh my god, it was terrible.
The scene was split in half.
A big chasm
I had
between.
no idea.
Nothing would bring it back together. It was-
So now that we're talking about this in a broadcast type situation,
Broadcast type.
I want to take this opportunity to publicly and officially say
Uh-oh.
something that twofold.
Edgy.
Here it comes.
Oh.
Part one is I don't regret going home from that show. I think it was the right move to do. But I do regret not patching things up with you sooner. Because I feel like we missed out on crucial years of hangouts and friendship there in the middle.
We did.
Because now that we've gotten back together, as it were,
Reunited.
and it feels so good. I've really enjoyed hanging with you guys.
That's not the song I was thinking of. I was thinking of Duran Duran's Union of the Snake.
That works too. Actually.
But isn't it 100% true that as you age, as you get older,
we become wiser and smarter because we were dumbasses?
you realize how much everything else was just bullshit and not worth giving a second thought?
Yes. Yes.
Totally.
Big time.
All right, I had a steak taco, which was delicious. I'm going to crane my neck over here and try to get another one.
I think there's only one steak taco. You might have had the other
Okay.
one.
I
sorry.
had a shrimp po' boy, delicious.
These
Now
are-
I'm having the vegan Asian,
Okay.
also delicious. These are great tacos.
Told you.
All right, I'll take one that you guys don't want. I don't care.
Whatever.
Whatever.
There's plenty
There's a
of to
vegetarian
go
right
around
there.
of everything.
I'll take this. I don't even know what this is.
That's the shrimp one, I think.
Yeah, you're not going to regret that.
Oh, no. No, sir.
No?
No, the shrimp. This is awesome.
Oh.
All right, so you're all friends now. Everybody gets along. Mm-hmm. I should, while we're all in the car together, two of your bands played 350 Fest,
Yep.
and then two of your bands will be playing the T1 Fest
Yeah.
in November
That's
at
right.
the Forge in
This is
Joliet.
the first time we've played together. This November
Ever?
show will be the first time we ever shared a stage together.
You're good out of town. That's not true. Is
That's
it true?
100% true.
It feels like
88 and Popes have never played together.
It seems
feels
impossible.
like we toured together. That's what my heart.
Did you
tells
guys play
me.
Riot Fest the same year?
1492 when Columbus discovered America.
Sorry, hit that thing. Are you sure, Dennis? I don't know about that.
My memory's not the best because the Devil's Lettuce has gotten the best of me, but but in my
Sesame.
Sesame in my head, but in my heart, I've been playing with the Smoking Popes since 1994.
In my dreams, it feels the same.
Yeah. Oh God! When I open my eyes, I am blind.
The shrimp taco is really spicy, by the way.
Yeah,
That kind of surprised me.
got a little kick to it.
The
and you
remoulad's a
didn't-
little
You
surprising.
put the hot sauce on there either.
It ain't
It's
for
up
the
there, that hot
squeamish.
sauce.
Can't do it, dude. I'm already sweating.
That'll clear out those sinuses for you.
For
Yeah,
real.
you're welcome.
So the T1 Fest is at the Forge in Joliet.
Yep.
It's the Popes. It's 88 Fingers Louie. It's the Broke Downs. It's God. Who else? Brendan Kelly.
It's the Lillingtons. It's the Vandaliers, who are my new favorite band, and they are not from Chicago. They are in Bloodshot, and they are very good. They are. If Bryan Adams sang for the old 97s,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
and that's you can't ask for anything better than
I
that.
get my head around that one.
Uh-huh.
Brian,
Brian
you say
Adams?
Brian Adams or Ryan Adams?
Brian,
Wow.
you know I love the Ryan Adams.
I know.
I know it's passé to say right now, but I do love the Ryan Adams. The Bryan Adams, however, has the voice of an angel,
He does.
and when he's singing for a rootsy Americana band, that's what you get with the Vandaliers.
Summer of '69 is up back
Sold.
again.
That's a strong endorsement. Should I have
So
a
that'll be a
third
fun weekend.
taco?
Oh, absolutely.
I've only had the one.
Oh,
tearing up
dude,
right
you're
now.
way behind.
Because I
stuff.
don't. I'm worried about
Oh, my God.
worried about stuff.
If you put this stuff on here, this will kill you.
I'll just.
What are you worried
Anybody got
about?
some hot sauce? Want to try the hot sauce on
I'm
these
not going to
things?
do the hot
No,
sauce.
now with
spicy
that set up
enough.
You're going to make me cry on the air. I'm not going to do that
They would do that.
on the air.
on the air.
I'll take that
Here.
other vegetarian taco.
Hold on.
That one?
God.
Here.
I'm literally crying on camera and on mic.
Thank you.
Whew.
Does anybody else need a shrimp one? Do you want the shrimp?
I'm good with what I have.
Because otherwise I'm going
Take it.
in.
Do
I'm
it.
taking it.
Go in. That's yours.
It'll take hair off your chest.
That's
Yeah.
yours.
It'll singe you.
Chest is far too hairy as it is.
They just got to take some down.
Save me the trouble of waxing it later.
Well,
Shave down.
in the community, Dennis is known as a bear. And
At the picnic basket community or the other community?
so,
Picnic basket.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo.
going back to the idea that you've all come back together and you all get along and enjoy each other's company, all three of your bands kind of had similar trajectories over the past 10 years. It's not your primary concern anymore
No.
for any of the three of you.
No.
Does that help? Just not that kind of detachment from the ongoing band life?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, we got other lives outside of that are real deal. This is the real thing right here. It's like the people that you meet and the people that you actually, garner your friendships with. That's the most important thing out of this whole thing.
Absolutely.
Not to sound sappy and like some after-school special, but
Not at all.
I mean, that's the real important thing in the end on your deathbed. Yeah, we do some cool stuff and get to play some things and hang out and
Yep.
meet great people. But that's the big thing, is meeting great people and then making sure that you kind of have those other real aspects of talking about your families and you
Right.
know, and hanging out and laughing about the jokes that you can laugh about forever that will always make you smile. Especially if you're feeling down about something.
Yeah.
This is the real stuff right here. So
We-
having no competition between your bands, because there's really no competition, because actually the best band in there is Bollweevils, the best punk rock band. But anyway, I mean, if you want the real deal, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Hashtag Daryl Wilson.
Hashtag
Hashtag Doctor.
Doctor.
Hashtag Naperville.
Hashtag Doc
Hashtag Doc Weevil.
Hashtag-
Porsche.
Hashtag.
Hashtag Doc Star Weevil. Hashtag
Porsche.
Hashtag Porsche
Well, the Porsche's gone, so
There was
You got rid of it?
I did get rid of it. I had to get rid of it
for a Lamborghini.
Well, no,
What?
no, that didn't happen. I made the joke about a McLaren. That didn't happen either. So
Maserati?
no, it's
Your
just
face
all
is a
gone. It was
Maserati.
impractical.
Remember that one?
Impractical.
Should have went with the Aston Martin like Joanna wanted.
You're funny. Impractical.
There was
Impractical.
some ball busting. Speaking of your self-aggrandizement with your band, before we started recording tonight, Dennis was talking about directions, kind of like a 60-year-old grandfather. So what way did you take here? What was traffic like? Was it backed up? But he kept saying, if you take 88, and if you go west on 88, and Josh is like, are you intentionally saying your band name over and over?
Yep.
Right.
And the answer to that is
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
But no, I mean having
He get you home every time, baby.
the trajectory's all gone. I mean,
If you
everybody's
take
had their
88 Fingers Louie.
everyone's had their levels of their success and continue to play and have a good time. And it's like there's no real
Right.
competitive competing factor here that kind of
Oh, I get it.
matters,
You're talking to a radio
Can I
guy who does a
hand
show
this
in his
off?
car.
We'll put that back on the dash, maybe.
I'm gonna put that
Put that right in the camera.
right. Just block it.
You all got faces for radio anyway.
That's right. These tacos are really good.
Okay.
Daryl speaks the truth. This is, I was skeptical.
Good job, Skip. Thank you.
I was skeptical of fusion tacos in Naperville. Mm-hmm. And we're all used to spending $2 a piece on tacos. Mm-hmm. These are not $2 tacos.
No, but they're worth every penny spent.
They're like $4.50 tacos, right?
Well, Taco Tuesdays are not that much.
Really?
Today's Thursday, yeah. Taco Tuesdays, just like we're just here the
Okay.
other day. We
I'll
gotta
come
We'll
back.
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll go.
I live around here now.
I know, so let's go. I told you. We got places to go now.
I made a mess of myself.
That's okay, though.
Are there napkins up there?
There are
There might be one more.
one.
Well,
I took 3 because I knew I was going to be messy.
can I get at least half of it?
Yes, you can have the whole thing, Josh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Oh,
No.
Well, it's a little tight in here tonight. Everything okay.
a little
we're good.
tight night here tonight.
Hang on. Carquin Carney, we're at the
Deputy.
midpoint here. Carquin Carney, presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. This is like a mid-roll ad.
we have to do that for just as long again.
Hang on, let's introduce
Heaven
ourselves
help
again.
us.
I'm eating. Hang on.
People keep texting me. Is this on Facebook Live?
Oh, boy.
I gotta
Somebody
put
asked you
my phone.
questions on your phone?
I got people.
Did I not
texting
tell
me
you
left
that?
and right.
Silence your phone.
I just turned it off.
Somebody just texted me to take my shirt off. And I'm
No,
like,
who did
nobody
that?
wants to see that.
That's because you're not wearing a Descendants t-shirt.
Yeah, I know,
Dennis.
right?
Right, you didn't
Okay,
get
what
the
is
call.
with that? So
Okay.
Josh and Daryl,
I
talk
texted
about
the
this.
guys earlier, and I was like, "Hey, fellas, let's coordinate our outfits for tonight.
Literally, he said this. I should.
How about let's all wear Descendants t-shirts?"
And
And I'm already on the train out here, and I said, no,
Right.
I'm going against the grain.
well, you didn't wear a bad religion
Trying to be
shirt.
so
a
for sure, Josh and Daryl are here in Descendants t-shirts.
That's
The
real-
Descendants, by the way, alumni of Carquin Carney.
one of our
They
favorite
are.
bands.
They sat in this very car, didn't they?
Yes.
They did. The same weekend I had you and your brother in here, Josh.
Yeah,
For
we played
350
350 Fest.
Yeah, 350 of us. So yeah, that's
I
always
love the
good.
Descendants with all my
Oh,
heart.
Oh, they're the best.
They are the best. One of my favorites. One of my favorites.
You had Stefan Egerton in the car, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was he one of the diplomats for that? Was it Bill and Stefan?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Stefan did all the talking.
Yeah.
No, I watched that. Bill,
No, Bill was
chimed
fine. Yeah,
in
he
with
did.
some.
Right.
He'll
He seemed
hang
pissed off.
back, but then he'll throw out these nuggets of
Information that are actually
wisdom
stellar
and
things.
things.
Right.
Like he has a. He's sort of an incredible
A wizened kind of like
person.
monk.
Oh, the
Yeah.
trials and tribulations he's gone through.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But Stefan, and I'll say this, and Stefan has not paid me to say this.
He's a real great guy.
He is a great guy. He doesn't know me well enough to give my eulogy, but when I know I'm dying, it's not if I know I'm dying.
Well, you
it's
are
when
dying.
I know I'm
though.
dying.
You look at you. You know you're dying.
He's a doctor.
I mean, look at you.
Hey, Quincy, take it down a notch.
Well, remember he was a pathologist, so I mean, be ready. be ready.
When I know I'm dying, I'm going to commission Stefan Egerton to give my
There it is.
eulogy.
Christ.
Is what
Okay.
I'm saying.
To write it and
To write it
deliver
and deliver it.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's his job.
Stefan, could you get on that soon? Because
Lord.
I'm just looking at the prognosis. 7 days, maybe.
All right, so we talked about 350 Fest, which 88 Fingers Louie and Smoking Popes are a part of. Bollweevils,
We played.
you and 88 just played 350
Yes,
Fest.
we did. It's a great time.
What's coming up for Bollweevils?
So we have Liar Palooza, which is our thing we play usually during the Big Other Festival coming up. That's going to be on the 14th of September. And then we got a show at a Halloween store, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Scary Perry's?
October 5th. We're playing at a Halloween store on the Northwest Side.
Who are you
Scary
playing with,
Perry's.
though? The best
Doc
band
Hopper,
out of
one of our great buddies, Doc Hopper and Rat Owl.
Doc Hopper,
you know,
named after the nefarious Muppet movie character.
Doc
Absolutely.
Hopper, yes, and Evil Engine's playing, and then we have a show October 26th at Reggie's with Pulley, Counterpunch, and Parker. So yeah, we're have a bunch of shows coming up. which are
Parker's
fun.
popping up everywhere these days.
Yeah, you know,
Are Parker local?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So we got some shows coming up. We're going to be recording hopefully soon. We
Great.
have that coming up. So we got those things happening.
You gonna do a double album this time?
Hey,
No.
you guys gonna finally record that song I wrote with you, right?
What, Ebony and Ivory?
No, Suck My Ass, It Smells.
Oh,
The G.G.
Gigi
Allen
Allen one?
cover. Yeah.
No, we're not going to record that.
No, that's too bad.
We're making a children's album.
Would have been
instead,
the number one record for you, but that's cool.
I know. I'm sorry. We just don't follow the trends because we're
Well,
punk
you know,
rock.
don't waste my talent.
So,
See, the radio person in me wants to go back into this audio file and isolate Suck My Ass It Smells and just repeat it over and over again. I'm not going to do that, but
no.
that's my inclination.
How come you didn't go after him for Going Blue?
Because he's known it. He's known me to be
You know
blue.
why? Because he
There's
respects
no
me
point.
more.
You can,
Right. I can
I
class it up.
expect more from you.
I
Yeah.
agree. You know what?
This
I agree
guy-
with that.
Bare minimum
But
from
he
me.
he brings me to a level that I just
Right.
can't
I've
get
seen that
away
happen,
from.
yeah.
I think it's the other way around.
No, it's like, come on, man. You're like, like that.
I am nothing but professional.
You're chaotic neutral or something. It's, I think you are. It's like, what's going on with
What
that?
did you say to me as soon as you opened the door
I gave
to,
you a
to
hug
get
and
me in the
said,
car? No. What did you say?
get in the car? What did I say? Get out of my dreams, get into my
How
car?
blue can we get? How blue can we get right now?
How blue can we get?
Because it's about to get blue.
Did I say that?
You said
How
you
blue
fucking
can you
fuck.
get,
Get in my fucking car. Fuck.
I didn't say that,
That's
actually. I
exactly
said,
what you said.
get out of my dreams, get into my car.
Get in the
Yes,
back seat, baby.
I did not say that.
No.
Then I said,
You said, hey, you, get into my car.
pull up on the bumper, baby.
So,
Grace Jones, by the way.
Reach down between my legs.
Ease the
Ease the seat back.
allergies, feeling good. So, Dennis, there's actually an opportunity, I think, for you to be a 5-time repeat visitor.
Yeah?
It's haunted house season. We had fun going to the
Yeah, we did.
haunted house last year.
Oh, that was
So fun, you and Mr. Precision.
that was a trip.
And I've been looking at the one in Lockport, the Hell's Gate, where
Yeah.
you park far away and then they bus you into this remote location and basically place you smack dab in the middle of a horror movie. That looks like the one we should go to.
That,
Can we talk about the sounds that came out of you, me, and Dan
Oh,
when we went
no.
to the one in Melrose Park?
Oh, man. That was so much fun, though.
It was awesome. But I
Dan
screamed
was
like I've
playing
never.
I think Dan tried to play it cool.
Oh, he totally did.
Like, he didn't want to go all in on that. He
No.
was very reserved.
No, but later on he's like, that scared the shit out of me. Like, well, you didn't act like it. Yeah, well,
That's totally what
somebody
happened.
had to play cool.
Yeah,
Somebody had
it
to
wasn't
play
us.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. The moment the first person even like came 50 feet in front of me, I was like, "Oh, you get away, oh, devil!"
I didn't realize I enjoyed doing those things. Like, I love horror movies, but I didn't realize I enjoyed haunted houses.
Yeah,
That was super fun.
don't you enjoy the experience of watching other people's fear, though, in some sense?
What I
Kind of a
enjoyed,
weird
honestly,
scarecrow kind of way.
the level of intricacy involved in constructing these things, the vision and how they carry it through, is phenomenal. Like,
But you don't notice that till after the fact. I mean, when you're sitting there going like, "What the hell?" and you're dying because your heart's beating.
I don't know. When we went to that haunted
for a
house
minute.
in Melrose, though, there was certain scenes where we knew we weren't getting scared, but we're like,
whoa,
the,
yeah.
like the car, the front end of
Yes.
the car, the guts around the car, like you knew at any point someone's going to tap you on the shoulder and go boo. Like you kind of expected that, but then there was that uneasiness of like the
Gore
walkway. The walkway we were on. All of a sudden, we went from walking in a straight path to like, why are we all walking diagonal? And why does my stomach feel like it's going to come out
Yes,
of my
that
mouth?
was so bizarre.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right, did I ask Josh, what besides T1 Fest, what else is coming up for Smoking Popes?
That's sort of all we got right now.
It's enough. It's a big show. I'll be making the trip to Joliet.
Cool. Yeah, I think we're trying to put something together for a holiday show. We did one last year in Milwaukee, and like a mid-December thing. And I think we're looking at trying to do the same thing
My
this year.
birthday's
My
December
birthday's
23rd.
December 9th.
Yeah, his birthday's December 9th. So I'm not saying we should play 3 shows or we should have a 3-band bill, but
But
you only
now
turn
that you've brought it up,
you only turn 46 once. Daryl, you're going to be 47 though, right?
No.
You be 50?
No.
Dennis, you're not supposed to ask this stuff.
Well, I can because I'm old too. I just know Daryl's older than me, and
But I look better than you.
that's
I mean,
Here's the thing that pisses me off.
my 90-year-old grandma looks better than me.
Josh still looks like he's 30.
what?
Josh still looks like he's 30.
Well, thank you. That's because I never emote.
And you moisturize.
And moisture. It's all the creams and
That's all the
lotions.
healthy Crystal Lake living.
Yeah.
That's
it
what
is. That Crystal Lake water.
If I wasn't born in the mean streets of Chicago, I would look better. But unfortunately, I was. I was born
Right.
mean streets of Edison Park, and that
It hardens you.
that'll harden
But
me.
you failed your street test.
Blame
though.
the streets.
Well, I did. I don't know where Devon Avenue is. And I
Right,
lived
you
up
failed
right
the
off
street
of
test.
it.
You didn't pass that test. The streets are too hard.
All right, so episode 250. Daryl Wilson of the Bollweevils.
Yes.
Denis Buckley of 88 Fingers Louie.
Hi.
Josh Caterer of the Smoking Popes.
yes.
Thank you guys for doing this. Thank you. I realize it's hard to get out on a weeknight, let alone coordinate schedules like this. So
This was good.
I appreciate you guys all coming back and being part of this
This
episode.
is not difficult to put four amigos together in
Yeah,
perfect
this is
order.
fun.
This is no difficult task
I'm
whatsoever.
glad you came out by me. That's the thing. That made it even easier for me to come out. Yeah.
Well, I left on Monday.
Oh, that's right. Got your
And
passport stamp too.
My foot.
You passed through our dome when you came through into Naperville, and now
The dome.
you see the weather machine that we got from Cobra that we have over there to create the
Cobra.
I need to schedule another appearance on this show.
No.
To
Let
stay
me catch-
ahead, I
no,
always
no.
need to stay
Uh-uh,
one episode ahead of these guys. I want to maintain my lead, so
When Dennis
What's the competition with you?
I'll take
Smoking
one
Popes
off. I'll
R.I.P.
be on
It looks like
252.
88 Figures is what?
when Dennis first started getting in the groove and he started putting some notches on his appearance belt, he's like, "Where's Caterer at?"
Yes, he's obsessed.
He really was
with me.
competitive. He's like,
Sure, I
"I
am.
want to knock out Josh Caterer."
He's got like a wall
Brightest
in his
mark
room
off.
where it's got like darts and stuff.
Red arrows and some mark pointing towards you. Get him.
Like
Catch
in
up.
that, like always, like the movie In the Line of Fire.
Yes, exactly.
Malkovich had this big spread up on his wall.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for doing this. We're going to finish the tacos.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks,
We're
J-Wo.
going to finish this podcast, Carco and Carney, presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. These guys support their bands, Bollweevils, 88 Fingers Louie, Smoking Popes. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.